Hey guys, welcome back to Higher Density Living. You're here with Jason and I under the cabana outside.
Yes.
Beautiful day here in Albuquerque. And I had some thoughts that I was sharing with Jason about how we always want to have that reasonable and logical thought process to always drive down to what is actually going on inside of us, right? Because all the problems, all the externalities of this world that we want to blame and focus on and say that they're the cause for how we feel is really something that happens deep down inside of us. And that process of digging down deeper and deeper, asking that why, focusing on who you are and what you're trying to do, I had sort of like a metaphor for it. And I shared it with Jason. It was half decent, right?
Right. No, I loved it. Yeah.
Right?
I think it explains a lot.
Okay. So
in a very simple way.
Let's look at this simply, right? So if we look at our lives as a flower,
right,
rooted in the ground, what we typically see is everything above the surface. What's above the surface is the beautiful green stem, the flowers, the bloom, right, the color. But those things are transient, they come and go. You know, the bloom opens, it closes, changes on the weather, it dies from above and it regrows through the next season. But the one thing that we never see, but is always there, are the roots. So the health and the beauty of everything that happens above in this world that we see constantly is determined by the thing that we never see. And those are the roots that are firmly grounded in that soil, right? And I think that is a metaphor for what we're trying to do. I think is a strong and applicable vision that I hope people can almost align themselves with. You know what I mean?
Right. And like, because I asked you this earlier when you were sharing this metaphor with me, what does a healthy root system look like?
A healthy root system, right?
Right.
So it has...
We have 7K.
Yeah, we have 7K IPA.
This is from Santa Fe Brewing. We seem to have a theme all the time. People are going to be like, why do you guys always have IPAs on your show?
Yeah, we always have IPAs.
This is my fault.
Yeah.
It's not Alex's fault.
This has nothing to do with me.
I don't even think you don't even have beer in your fridge.
Zero.
Yeah,
I don't.
zero.
I don't think I ever
The
buy
only
it.
reason you drink beer is because of me, right?
Yes.
So he's the enlightened one. I'm the LD, the lower density.
I do it at a grace.
Higher density.
I do it at a grace. I'm experiencing what you're experiencing.
He has to come down to my level, like a sheep and a wolf.
Oh
right?
my God.
I'm the sheep. You're the wolf.
Right. Thank you.
A wolf never has to seek approval.
Gentle wolf. I'm a gentle wolf.
Those are rookie numbers.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
I always think of Wolf of Wall Street.
Always Wolf of Wall Street.
See, I bring in beer, we digress.
Yeah, we totally digress. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? No, but what does a healthy root system look like?
Right.
It's deep. Okay? No. That's the first part.
Yeah.
It's deep within the soil.
It's just spirituality. Everybody's like, it's
right.
deep, you know.
It doesn't have a single focus.
Right.
Roots spread out in almost like a bloom underneath, right? So your world is not hyper-focused in one area. It takes from a whole body of experience.
Right.
And that body of experience determines the health and the beauty of that flower above. Because if it can pull from all those different areas underneath in this world that you don't see, that's going to feed everything else that happens in your life that you do see, right? So it's important that we focus on those healthy roots, that we try...
That unseen world.
That unseen world, the world that is underneath our view, the things that we can never really perceive, but the things that we feel.
Right.
Those internal parts of us, that's why we focus on. That is the point of higher density living, is to continue to refine and look at ourselves and use the logic and the reason to see, is this the truth? Is this who I really am?
Because we like a typical self-improvement type show or website, it's like, you need to do squats deeper. You need to memorize these body language techniques. You need to
drink less beer.
Drink less beer. And then spiritually, you know, if you read these certain books and you do these certain things, and it's just so external focused. And what we're trying to get at higher density living
is invert that.
Yes,
is to flip the world on its head, and so not look at the world for what it is seen, but the unseen part of that world. Right? Don't use the external. Look at the internal. Feel into those roots, make them grow, expand those experiences deep within you, and use that to help the rest of your life blossom.
Yeah, and when you look at root systems, and I think maybe we could make an infograph on this. I think that would be awesome.
That'd be fun, yeah.
You know, like the micronutrients and stuff like that, when you start getting into that.
Well, it's great that you said that, because I actually drew a diagram when I came up with the metaphor the other evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
what was on the diagram?
We'll make it look colorful. So I drew just a basic flower, but the root system, but they understand that I have the physical and the non-physical, right? The essential and the non-essential, the transient and the permanent.
Right.
And a big factor of this is to understand that the roots are the things that are permanent. the flower, the things that we see day in and day out, that is the illusion. That's the thing that is not real.
And and that's the external part that we get so worried about, but that's the transient part.
That's the transient.
This
that
body,
is the illusion.
this little flesh,
right,
is just a transient
it's
thing.
a nice piece of flesh.
Yes, thanks. he's had half a beer.
I had
folks.
a beer.
Half a beer.
I'm gone.
This is what happens
Yeah.
to vegans when they drink IPA.
Oh yeah, they just get a mess. Yeah,
White girl wasted.
yeah. White girl wasted on an IPA.
You're from that white Haven.
Oh, I mean, total Whitehaven, coastal Massachusetts. Are you kidding?
That's funny. So, but I mean, and I think that's what makes us. That's what I like about higher density living, because it makes it so unique against a million other websites or a million other podcasts, is because we really are, without judgment, trying to focus on the root system.
Right, and it's not a dogma to
Right.
say that this is how the world is and you need to abide by these rules.
Right.
We're telling you, you need to find what your world is and abide by your rules,
Yes.
which are written by you.
Yeah, I love that.
But the only way you can find them is to dig down deep and do that self-reflection. And that's what we want to teach.
Yeah.
And that's important.
I like that. Well, we better go. We got somebody yelling.
Yeah, we better get out of here. I think we're upset.
Somebody's yelling at us. We stole their cabana.
Yeah.
We're in Vegas. No, we're not. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And thanks, Alex.
Thanks,
I
Jason.
think that explains the theory of higher density living.
I hope so. And beyond that, you guys like, subscribe, listen, download, share, do everything you can. But we're always here for you.
That's the only way we're going to guilt you.
Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna guilt you. And remember, this is learn, teach, learn, and all is one. And that's what we're here for.
Yep. Cool. Awesome.
Thanks, guys.